Hey everyone, in today's video I will talk about my laundry routine. You see me do laundry all the time in my videos, in laundry specials or a little bit in my weekly cleaning videos. But I never really talked about how I handle everything, and I thought I will do that today and show you where the washer is and the hampers and everything. I don't have certain days every week on which I do laundry. I just have a look at the hampers to see when they're full. And when they're full, I run a load of laundry. I try to run the laundry during the night. That is just a little better for the environment. Everything is on the same floor. We live in an apartment, so we don't have an upstairs or downstairs. And right now I'm in the kitchen. And over there is our washer in the bathroom. So that's our washer, and you probably have seen our bathroom a few times before. Now, funny story, the washer that we have is really old. It belonged to my late grandparents. At one point my grandfather was the only one left alive from the two of them, and he moved in with my parents, so he didn't need his washer anymore. And then we got it, and it's still working. It's washing really well. Now, I don't have a dryer. The machine on top of the washer is our dishwasher, which didn't fit into the kitchen, so we put it there. And on top of the dishwasher is where I keep all my detergents. So I will show you the things that I have there. So it's a bit of a mess, but those are the laundry detergents. This one is for when I have to wash something by hand. And this is the cleaner that I use to clean the inside of the washer. It is by the brand EnviroKlenz or EnviroKlenz, and it is environmentally friendly. And I use this, well, I think once every 2 months. I should do it more often, but it keeps your washer nice and fresh on the inside, so I can really recommend this. And there is a discount code for you in the description box with all the information. Now, I use the brand's clock for the colors and whites for, well, everything that I wash actually. And it is this powder, and powder goes in this little drawer over here. And by the way, you should clean your drawer frequently. I didn't do this for a very long time, and it got so disgusting. If you want to see what it looked like, then click on the video over here. It was just gross. But I cleaned it and it's nice and fresh again. So this box is for colors, and I have a similar one for whites. And this product for things that I wash by hand is called Biotex. A few other things that I use frequently when it comes to laundry are this little laundry bag when I have to wash delicate items like bras, or sometimes I put all the little baby socks in here because socks tend to just disappear in the washer. And yeah, I just lose them. Most of them get stuck in like duvet covers, but also sometimes in the rubber that's you know, at the inside of the washer door, that area. And then they don't get cleaned very well. So sometimes I put them in that little laundry bag. I should do that more often, but sometimes I just don't feel like collecting them all before I put everything in the washer. Anyway, I do have a few stain removers. First one is this one, and this one is not natural at all. Years ago, when I wasn't into natural cleaners yet, I bought this one, and it does the job really well, but I'm trying to use it up. And it's taken me years. I literally bought this like 7 years ago, but it's almost all empty now. Another stain remover that I use is this zeep. In French it's called savon à la billet de bœuf. It is animal based, but you only need a little bit, and this one too I bought like 4 years ago, I think. And there's still a lot left. It's just this stick. You have to wet it and then rub it onto the stain. And it works really well. And then I also use this one. It is green soap, groene zeep, from the brand Driehoek, and it's a natural soap that you can rub onto stains on clothes, and then it cleans it really well. It is a really thick soap, as you can see. So yeah, that's the consistency. And the last thing that I use is vinegar. I mainly use this for when I have new clothes. So for example, when I buy a new shirt, I let it soak in vinegar first in a bucket to really make the color set into the fabric, so the color stays in the fabric and doesn't get onto the other clothes. And sometimes I do this separately in a bucket, and sometimes I just pour the vinegar into the wash tub with all the clothes, you know, directly into the washer. I have several hampers. One of my hampers is in the bathroom beneath the sink. It's really convenient for after we shower, we just put our clothes there and the towels when they're dry. And when that hamper is full, I sort everything into the hampers that we have on in the bedroom. Now I have 4 categories of laundry, and like I said, they are in the bedroom. I will show you where they are. I have one bin for dark laundry that I wash with hot water. So in here are towels, socks, underwear, all things like that can collect bacteria and that need to be cleaned very well. Also for the whites that I wash with hot water, the same idea. Towels, dishcloths, socks and underwear, everything like that. Then there is a bin for clothes, the dark clothes and the colored clothes. I just put everything together and I wash them colder, so on 40 degrees Celsius or even colder, depending on how dirty and stained everything is. And then there's one bin for laundry for whites that need to be washed cold. And I don't run this laundry very often because I don't have a lot of it, but those are things like white shirts and white pants. Now there are a few items like really delicate dresses that I don't put in the washer at all. Then I wash them by hand with the Biotex, the detergent that you saw. And you may have noticed this, but when I handle the dirty laundry, I always put on gloves. I just don't like to touch the dirty socks and underwear with my hands. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, that's just me. And then after I wash everything, like I said, I don't have a dryer. I put everything outside where it can dry in the outside air. And I do have outside lines and an outside drying rack that I can place in the garden. And the outside lines are underneath the upstairs neighbor's balcony. So I don't have to worry about the weather. If it's raining or not, I can always hang my laundry there. And the drying rack fits in that area too. So yeah, I can always put my laundry outside, which I'm really happy with. Now of course the weather does affect the amount of time the laundry needs to dry. For example, on a cold winter day, it takes really long for it to dry, maybe up to 24 hours. And on a very warm summer day, the laundry dries in like, well, 4 hours or even less. Now here you see a little bit of my outside lines and also the drying rack. And then when the laundry is dry, I take everything inside and put it on the table over here. It's a very convenient area to fold everything. In general, the laundry is my job or task, I guess you could say, and sometimes my husband does help with putting everything outside on the outside lines and the drying rack. But yeah, other than that, I do all the folding and everything, and I like it that way because I have a certain way of folding that I like and he does it very differently. So I think this was about everything that I could share about my laundry. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!